honestly. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. Trying to get it together here. It is Bev. It's the Bev D Show. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me start over. It's May 10th. My name is Bev. It's the Bev D Show. And I am really, really distracted. First of all, I was looking at Facebook and doing a couple of posts and didn't even realize I'm sitting right here. And I didn't even realize the time. And then I looked up and I pushed, for me to go live, and I didn't have my headphones on and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear anything. Oh boy, that's the kind of day we're going to have. Alrighty then. So hi. Oh my God. Holy moly. I'm like, what's going on? And then I put my headphones on and they're all twisted around and everything. So yeah, it happens to the best of us, but got a little something going on and I was distracted and concerned about my very dear friend. And so he is going to continue to keep me updated on exactly what's going on. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying, you think, and this is what I talk about all the time. You think you have a day planned. You think you know what's going to happen. No. Stay as far. Okay. Accept to not expect. That's what yesterday was. And just don't plan. I'm just kidding. You got to have a plan. But gee whiz. Okay. So, Fantastic Friday. I love that because every time I say it, it reminds me of Sesame Street. And I like Sesame Street and the stuff that it taught. And I don't even know if if Sesame Street had Fantastic Friday, the letter F. I I'm telling you, I'm really having a rough go of it. I am that really set me off. And most people would probably go, you know what? Just pause, take a deep breath and start over. But why? I mean, why would I? I'm very transparent. I've got my heart on my sleeve for you guys. And so if I follow my own prescription, I will right now press reset. It's Friday. It's a new beginning. It's not the end of the week. It's a new beginning. If your week was lousy and you didn't make the sales that you wanted to, or you didn't get done what you wanted to, make your list. Get it done today. Because everybody says, yay, it's Friday, TGIF and all that good stuff because they're so excited about the weekend. But really, Friday begins the weekend because you're setting yourself up for the peace that you might have in your mind so you can enjoy your weekend. So get it done today. Do it. If it's one more call you got to make, if it's one more dial, do it. So, the title of my show, there's just so much on my mind. So I actually do make notes, and there is a method to my madness when I do these, but part of all my disarray and everything I do love that. I think disarray would be a really pretty name for a girl. I don't know. Anyways, there's so much going on in my head because of what's in store, going out of town this weekend and for a little celebration on account of it's Happy Mother's Day to all you moms and all of you dads that mother your kids as well as father them. I like to mix everything up when you have, when you're a single parent. But yeah, so I'm going out of town to be with my daughters for that. And then, of course, I'm Orlando bound in the coming days. And we've got a surgery coming up, and we've got a house to rearrange, and it's like where I really need to take the step back and press reset and get organized, because that's what happens. When you think about too many things, like, for example, is tomorrow here yet? Nope. I can plan, I can pack for that, but why am I worrying about getting there and all that kind of stuff? Am I in Orlando yet, and what will take place there? No. so I can prepare for that as best that I can and take deep breaths along the way, but actually physically getting there and the overwhelming feeling that it gives me to be prepared, be on time, get to the airport, all that stuff, that's too much. So baby steps, make your list and chip away at it. So all those things that I'm talking about are fear. They're fear. They're fear of the unknown. And I always say that courage is not that you're not afraid, but, go ahead, do it anyway. And whenever I say that and things that you're afraid of course I'm talking about good things. If it's something that, a new thing that you're going to try, or a new job that you're going to apply for, or an interview, or, any of those kinds of things, just if it's something that is good and different for you and you're a little afraid to do it anyway. And here's why. Here's a 100% chance that you will fail at that thing, or that thing won't get done, is if you don't do it. So at least give it a go. That's my opinion. So once again this morning, farm fresh eggs, and cooking them up. And I actually do not eat them. It's something I really enjoy doing for Tim, and making sure that he has a good breakfast and all that good stuff. There is something, and I know what's, in addition to those farm fresh eggs, last week or the week before, we bought white bread. And I started thinking about, all the different things like white bread, white sugar, white flour, all these things that we have had forever. And people have this intention of saying, that those things are bad for us. And I really got kind of hung up on that, because it sure seems to me if sugar's bad for us, then the supplement of sugar that they're giving us, it just sure seems to me there's a lot more cancer in this world. So the wise guys who are telling us not to eat naturally, not to eat sugar, to eat the supplement, not to eat white bread, eat, these other whole grain wheat, okay, yeah, mix that up. It is good stuff. It's good for you. But I don't understand taking all these things that had the least amount of preservatives in them and such. Why are we so sick? Why is that going on? So the whole time I'm cooking these beautiful eggs, and by the way, I have the best method of cooking eggs perfectly, over easy, every single time. It's amazing. And I can't take credit for it. I saw it on a cooking show. I will possibly share that with you one day, as I actually might have a little video of that. It is amazing. And they come out so pretty. And if I was the recipient of those eggs, which I used to be, my mom made over easy eggs all the time. And I cannot get them to taste like that. Try as I may, I'm just not good at making them taste. There was something special she did. Must have been that ingredient of love. But that was just a random thought, something for you to think about, We moved away from the milkman and glass, dairy products that held our milk and our chocolate milk and all that stuff. And boy, you ask somebody from then, oh, did you guys love your chocolate milk? Yes, we did. Because it tasted different, it was richer, and it was delivered once in a great while from the milkman in the glass bottles. So we moved away from that, and we're geniuses, man, and we got plastic out there, and we got so much plastic. Everything is plastic. And we're so smart, and we come up with all these different ways of storing things and all that good stuff. And then the next thing you know, daggone it, darn, it doesn't disappear on its own. So now we have miles and miles and miles of recyclables. And I'm just wondering about all these great ideas that we had, and to replace and to be smarter and to do things more efficiently. And we're getting sicker, and we're dying from these horrible diseases, or living with these horrible diseases. Just seems like there's a whole lot of cancer out there. And I can tell you, up to the time I was 18, I knew one person in 18 years that had cancer. And one. That's it. Ever seemed like since then it was just like this thing. Became a household name. I've had family members. I've watched kids with cancer. I just don't know what's going on out there. If you can share any ideas with me of how we're doing things so much better, and we're with the sugars and all of these supplements and everything, if you can share with me how that's better and what we took away from us as wholesome and good, please school me on that. I'm interested in knowing. You can message me, you can email me. Next week I will be opening up the phone lines, and we will be at a point where if you call in, I'll have little giveaways and stuff. Hey, by the way, if you like the show, like it, share it, sign up for it on Spreaker. Here's why. When I go live, it'll tell you that I'm going live. And another thing, if I can get, because I get so many nice messages and emails and things from about the show, and that it's making a little bit of a difference and such. If that's the case and you were touched by it or whatever, or inspired by it, or you just were entertained by it, please share that and sign up for it, because we could get on a bigger medium if you would do that. So like an iHeart, a Spotify. And by the way, if you go to Spreaker, you may see some other podcasts out there that you like. There's all different kinds, a lot of people doing what I'm doing. You know how it is. They give us a place to have a voice, and, social media, be the death of us or the best of us. But anyway, yeah, please do that. That would be awesome. I was looking at where everybody's listening from, and I just want to thank you guys. All of a sudden, my Akron listeners jumped over my Medina listeners. I've got Florida. I've got California. These are places where I really don't know people, so I like that the people and family and members that I love and know might be listening, as well as those folks where it might be spreading to. I still have somebody in Japan, and I still have Canada, and Hawaii is very cool. So I'm very happy about the different cities throughout. Thank you guys so much for listening. I got Milwaukee, Florida, the Carolinas. These are all different places that Georgia. I'm really happy to, that you guys are listening. I appreciate it. And by the way, it doesn't say who you are, it just says where you are. So I always like to look and see where I might be reaching and getting into someone's ear and then maybe their brain. So it's all good stuff. So the other thing I was thinking about is some of those, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for this presentation in Orlando, and I'm really excited because, again, I'm reaching out to a medium. It's people that I work with, and there's a presentation that I'll do there. Again, I'm planning on this. Hope I get there. Hope everything goes well, but who knows? So all we can do is plan. That's all we can do, and prepare. And preparation and learning and planning are what take the fear out of everything, in my humble opinion. In my humble opinion. That's how it is. So I started thinking about how passionate I am about what I'm going to be speaking about and how much I believe in it. And the reason I believe in it is because it's true. And it's worked. And hang on a second, guys. I've got a little bit of a, but if you believe in something, it makes it so easy to proceed with it. So if you're in the middle of, maybe you're in sales and you're not feeling it, you're just not feeling it. You're not selling. You're not even wanting to talk about your product or service. There is a chance that you need to switch gears, and you really need to evaluate what is something you believe in. If you enjoy talking about a certain thing or doing a certain thing,